Okay, Jaclyn, I'm going to go through a little bit just your lines and kind of how you need to move a little bit more on stage, and then also hopefully by watching it, it's going to help you get to know or learning your lines a little bit more, but I'm sure by now you've got them all down and memorized, right? Okay, so you're getting up and you're coming up on stage, the professor walks in. I know my line, thank you. It's just my voice is a little bit strained lately. Good idea. Sheesh, how much longer? Where are the diamonds? Where's our guide? Helena! Hello, where is she? Gosh. Some guide we end up with. So, Shakespeare, you ready with that lingo there, Professor Peasbottom? Good to know, Professor. Now, where is that guide? Helena! Okay, so you looked around her. Now, she says look for the V, Bottom says her thing. You go over to Bottom. Do you mean to tell me you don't know about the V on the tree? That's what we've been looking for all day. You are nothing but a nuisance. You know that? Speak for yourself. God, will you listen to him? By the way, do you even know why you're on this quest? No, it's because your father agreed to foot the whole bill. He said he would fund the whole thing on condition that we brought you with us. How do you like that? Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Hit a tender spot, haven't I? Huh. Then you walk up to Helena. All right, so now that I've gotten that off my chest, what's next on the agenda, Helena? Are you going to give us the next piece of the puzzle or what? Why don't you just clue us in a little? Why do you have to keep us in such suspense? I don't understand. Well, okay, at least tell us why Shakespeare's here. That's been driving me nuts the whole time. I don't get it. Okay, so she's going to go through and explain, and you're going to be sitting there kind of going, what? Okay, Okay, wait, so this chief guy is Hippolyta's man, so to speak, kind of? Oh, okay. So now, this is where you're going to go, okay, so now, and you can even just kind of, because you're confused a little, scratch your head. Let me get this straight. 1, we meet this Hippolyta and her chief. 2, we correspond with her about getting the diamonds. 3, she translates what to the chief, and the chief's word stuff back to us from Old English. And 4, Shakespeare translates for us if need be, and that's it, right? So if you count them, if that's easier for you to remember, then you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wait a minute. Now, sometimes she knows what the chief's thinking and so she speaks his mind without even him saying anything, and then she translates the lingo for us, and Shakespeare here then has to translate it back from Old English so that we can understand it. And if all that's clear, which at this point it really isn't, and you can see how I'm kind of adding some stuff in, so you're going to go to the audience, and at this point it really isn't. And if all that's clear and understood, we get to take the diamonds, and bingo, mission accomplished? Really? Something like that? What do you mean, something like that? Oh, the plot thickens, does it? Huh. Well, what's to be traded for those diamonds, huh? Oh, well, thank you, great guide leader, for the additional suspense. And do you even know what they look like? That was thunder, and there's not even a cloud in the sky. I don't get it. Wow. Oh, well, isn't that a nice gesture? Yeah. And if logic follows, that means we're to be the main course. Oh my gosh, we're done for. You dirty, rotten dog! I knew you couldn't be trusted from the start. Professor? What's he up to? Whoa! Easy there, chieftain. Now, take it easy. Well, I'm honored. Thanks. What does he mean as palatable as a lamb? Okay. And then you run. Come on, let's hide over here. Okay, now I know you know the song's coming, but don't act like you know it. Don't pause. So, oh, that's it. I'm a goner. Who would have thought this is where I was going to meet my Waterloo? And then they said, slap, slap, slap. Okay. Now look, I need to write a note for my family. Okay, dear friends and family, I'm gonna pretty soon be eaten by cannibals. Yep. So it's time to say goodbye to my mother Martha, my brother Dorothy, my sister Jeff, and Father Abbott too. Amen. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, so they come up. Maybe for a couple minutes longer, I don't know. I mean, since when have you had a change of heart? Oh, well, funny how things change when it's personal. But let's stop yapping. Okay, then you go up to the chief. Now, look here, Chiefy. You know, I've got these friends back home. He's really, really plump, a lot more than the three of us put together, and, you know, kind of a 2-for-1 deal. Here, let me get a picture for you. I can show you. Please, please, I'm begging you. Look, Helena, she is much more juicier than me, you know. She's about as juicy as they come. Please? Whining mammoth! What does she mean by that? Oh, this can't be good. Okay, wait a minute. I get it now. This isn't really happening. This is a fairy tale, and I'm right in the middle of it. That's it. This is Jack and the Beanstalk, like when the giant ate Jack's mom, and that's it. And the best part is, this isn't real. I'm not going to be eaten by cannibals. That's it. I've gone back in time, and my mom's reading me Jack and the Beanstalk. There's a bedtime story. Yep, I get it now. Yep. Okay, that's what's happening. This story's about Jack and the Beanstalk, and once upon a time there lived. And now, while they're doing everything, and you're tied to the tree, you can still be going, because you're just in fantasy land. And then, so now when Quince is giving you the directions, you're going, yeah, I had to realize that I had to satisfy an itch somewhere between my back and my butt. I think it's those woolly underwear I bought. Well, sorry. Yeah, I think I'm coming down with something. I should be alright. I'll just take an extra dose of vitamin C tonight. Don't worry about it. No big deal. And then basically the second scene is the same as the first. Make sure you're doing the same movements and getting over. And then when the prompter starts speaking for you, you be in front and he'll be behind you. And so we got to make sure you and Aaron stay together the whole time. And you keep mimicking as he's saying his lines. So, you know, like you were doing before. So that's pretty much the lines and the movement. And we'll go over that a little bit more. But if you just keep reading through those lines, you'll get them memorized. And listening to this and watching the DVD, you'll get it memorized.